Let's go live. It's not live yet.
What are we gonna start with? Toilet Costco?
Yeah. Are you live? Let's go live. It's 8:30 and
And
we are
we
on.
are live.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Live with NAZ, quarantining in Corona. This is episode 15. This is the 15th time we're together. We're having fun. We're laughing. We're coming up with funny stuff. We're encouraging one another. We're praying for one another. And it does not get any better than that. I love this hour that we spent together. And let's see who is joining us right now. We'll start with, of course, we have Lonnie Pele. I can count on you, brother. Lonnie is a comedian from Fresno, California. Let's see who else is joining us at this moment. All right, Lori Herman. Thank you for joining us, Lori. This is amazing. Yes, I love the background. Keep it up because I have something about it. This is awesome. And Gary Dixon. How are you, Gary? Thank you for joining us. Gary, are you in California? Are you in Hawaii? Right? No, I mean, are you in Washington or are you in Hawaii right now? Hoarders. Yes. Yes. Mm, come on in and share it with your friends. Push the share button and we can continue. And so people and friends that sitting home right now, little anxious, little upset, can come and laugh. Linda Stilson, thank you for joining us. Beth and Art, welcome back. I love this. Tina Marie, thank you for joining. Tina Marie is from, let's see, Texas, San Antonio, I think, or El Paso. Michael Ramirez, thank you for joining us. And Jay Stilton from Hemet, welcome. Teresa, welcome back. You are the king of the throne room. Thank you so much. Uh, Listen, if you're new to this community, why don't you just go and let us know what city and state and what do you do for work if that's your first time. The other one, Michael Tadros. Thank you for joining us, Michael. Daryl Lewis, good evening. Again, share this with your friends, and if you are new to our community, let us know city and state and what do you do for work. Hopefully, we can be a blessing to you. Lavender is a great color on you. Thank you. Does your wife pick your colors? Well, I pick what's not in that needs ironing because I hate ironing. And like my friend Gilbert says, his wife has an iron deficiency. She doesn't know how to iron his clothes. Anyway, so David the Holdbrook, thank you for joining. Listen, if you're celebrating a birthday or an anniversary right now, let us know so we can celebrate with you. We can wish you a happy birthday or a happy anniversary or happy. Well, nobody's graduating and nobody, whatever your celebration is. Corona, California. Oh, Michael Tadders is a pharmacist and you're in Corona. I should go to you and get my drugs from you because I'm tired of going behind the dumpster and buying the drugs cheaper than Albertsons. So, anyway, Cheryl from San Bernardino. Take care of God's special people. Oh, thank you so much, Cheryl. Hello from Colorado, David. Welcome. Yusuf Subhi is joining us from, I think, Irvine or Huntington Beach. Thank you, Mr. Subhi, for joining us. Um, if you're celebrating anything, let us know. If you would like to share this right now so other people can enjoy it. Today we had some bad news. We heard some bad news. I don't want to ruin your day, but this is what happened. A tractor trailer full of toilet paper goes up in flames in Texas. That is sad. I'm ready to cry. An actual 18-wheeler full of toilet paper goes up in flames in Texas. This is sad. I was tearing up watching goes in flame. There were people running trying to grab some what's left over of this it's funny. It's funny, but I'm sorry. The driver's okay, so nothing to worry. It's just the toilet paper. Because you know, remember the days when we used to go to Costco and you feel so guilty afterwards because you always end up with a flat bed of toilet paper and kitchen rolls and all this stuff. I mean, and we feel, me and my wife, we always feel like gluttons. I'm like, honey, look, there's people starving in Africa. Look at us. She goes, what do you mean to do? You use most of them. I go, I know. Then one day, God was so gracious to us. We were outside in the parking lot of Costco of McKinley in Corona, and we were feeling guilty. And then this guy comes in from Africa, walks up to us, and looks at me and goes, sir, can you help me? I go, where are you from? He goes, oh, I'm from Kenya. He's from Africa. You're from Africa. Just take it all. Take it all. Here's $40. Just take it. He goes, no, 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 no. I just bought a big screen TV. I want you to help me put it in my SUV. See, that's capitalism, people. That's capitalism, and Costco is doing that to us. Um, also, Stephanie, thank you for joining us. Hannah Baskaron, welcome back. Thank you guys for joining us, and I look frozen right now, but that's fine. It's still going, and let's see. Lori, one or two play. Right now, we're just going with one to save money. uh, but this is what they say that cannabis dispensaries, the ones that sell marijuana, are considered essential. See, marijuana is legal, but it's against the law to breastfeed in public. Did you know that? So breast milk is not legal, but marijuana is legal. Now, drug addicts can smoke it in public, but nursing mother have to go in the back, in the corner, and cover the baby with a blanket and do that. Can you imagine the look on that baby going, Mom, is this legal what I'm doing? Should I be drinking this contraband? You know, I don't know. But here, my wife just joined in, so if you ever have any questions for her, ask her. She'll answer them. Here's my thing, and I want your help, funny people, for this. What are you saying to people now at the end of your email, your phone conversation, or you're talking to someone? Like, I found myself saying to people, hey, be safe. Like, after a conversation with my neighbor from across the street, be safe. Hey, stay safe. And I said, stay home. You know, or you end up with, stay away from people. Or be careful. Or hope you don't get it. What do you say? What do you tell people right now at the end of your conversation or your email or text or something? What do you say? Uh, I want to know what you say. Uh, you tell me. The TP beyond you is wrong. Why? It's Scott. Wow, I think Scott is running out of toilet paper. And this is Lori. Good to see you again. Oh, that's a good one. Be safe.
No, she said good to see you again, Maha.
Oh, Maha. Oh, I thought you say to people, be safe, be healthy, and be blessed. That's a good one. Stay classy. Stay well. Give me some funny stuff. Doesn't have to be nice. Okay, what do you say at the end of John, what would you say at the end of a conversation with someone during this quarantine or distancing or corona?
Elbows to mouth, please.
Elbows to mouth? Okay, when you end the cover. Elbows to mouth.
Elbow tap.
What do you say? Okay, I say, hey, stay alive. I don't know. What do you say? Follow the government rules. Yeah. Remember what the governor said. All right, let's see. What do we got? Be quarantining. Okay, that's a good one. Stay clean. Nelly, that's a good one. What else would you say? Oh,
Time for sanitizing.
stay safe and away from me. Stay alive. That's a good one. John, thank you for joining us. What do you say to people now at the end of the conversation or the email or the phone? What do you say? Hey, sanitize. Yeah. Or I'll see you if not. Can you say I'll see you if not? Or hey, if you get sick, I'll see you.
Stay covered.
Stay covered. Stay away. Oh, stay away. That's a good one. If you don't like someone, say stay quarantined, stay covered. Grab me 2 rolls with you. Grab me 2 rolls, will you? Keep your shoes outside. That's a good one. I say I love you. Oh, you're so nice, Linda. You're very nice. Don't forget to wash your hands. That's a good one. Hi. All right. Goodbye. Love. Goodbye. What do you mean? Do you know anything? I'll say. Or hey, don't cough. I don't know. What do you say? Uh, I don't know. But anyway, so how you guys doing? I was thinking, Corona, our city, Corona has been going through a lot. Happy COVID Day. That's a good one, Yusuf. And Maha, leave me alone. Okay, I hope you're not saying this to me, honey. That's woo, the what do you call it? Corona last year we had a fire. We had to evacuate our homes almost. Stay hygienic. Um, we had to almost get evacuated. Remember the holy fire? Anybody had to be evacuated from their home for any reason? Because I need to know how much time did the fire marshal give you. Let me know. I mean, unless you had to be evacuated because you didn't pay your rent, that's a whole different story. But did you get? Did you have to evacuate your home for any reason? Let me know. Oh, my wife is doesn't. She's not nice on the live with NAZ. I might have to block her. We had to evacuate almost. We got a call from the fire marshal, and he said, "Hey, you're very close to the fire line. You have 30 minutes to evacuate." I'm like, wait, 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 wait. It took me 20 years to fill up this house. There's just no way I can leave in 30 minutes or less. So he hanged up on me. So I called AAA. I pay him $40 a year. Those are the people. If I need help, if I'm scared, I'm gonna call AAA. I said, "Hey, AAA, do you have a company that come and move your stuff in less than 30 minutes?" They go, "We never heard of that." I go, "They're called burglars. I see them on TV. They're always robbing places, emptying homes in less than 30 minutes." He goes, "Sir, just look for items that are valuable and easy to carry." That was his advice. Items that are valuable and easy to carry. For 30 minutes, I could not find anything that was valuable and easy to carry. I was mad. I'm like, we're just hoarders. I'm just tired. I hope this burns. If it doesn't, I'm going to light it on fire myself. And then I looked to my wife for some help, and all she has is a spice rack. I'm like, really? That's all you're taking? She goes, "What do you want me to do?" I said, "Let's take the family pictures off the wall." She goes, "She's right." So she started taking them out. And then I go, "What about my mom's picture?" She goes, "Oh, it's too heavy." And then my son, who was 19 at the time, he was just like, he was coming out of the house carrying the big screen TV. He looks, I'm telling the Corona police, "Don't shoot him. That's my boy. That's my boy." And then my daughter, she was 17 at the time, or yeah, she was 18. And, she comes like, you know what she was looking for? I'm like, "My phone charger." Don't say her phone. Her phone is always attached to her. My daughter, when she takes a shower, she puts a plastic bag over her phone just to take a shower and keep her phone with her. The other day, honest, true story, she had her phone with her in the shower and got wet, and she had to put it in rice for 2 days to get it well. So let's see. What do you say to someone nowadays to end a conversation? Oh, okay, we'll do that. Alrighty. So anyway, and then my little one, she goes, "Dad, what can I do to help?" I'm like, "Go say goodbye to the fish in the aquarium." You know, I mean, they have the best chance of surviving. Just tell them to stay low and not inhale. And then I called my agent, Marquez. I said his name, and I go, "Hey, can you come over and tell me what I need to keep, what's not covered by insurance?" He goes, "I live 45 minutes away from you." I'm like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Well, State Farm wasn't there for me. But anyway, if you have anything that did you have to evacuate for anything? Let me know. Alrighty, let's see. Sanitize time. That's right, everybody. It's time to sanitize. Let's sanitize. And I'm gonna. Okay. Is anybody here? Are you guys procrastinators like me? I wait till the last minute to do something. Anybody here? Nawar Yusuf, thank you for joining us. David, thank you. Chris Rossetti is here. Chris Rossetti, thank you for joining us from San Francisco. And we have people from Germany. We have people from all over the world watching. So this is amazing. You know what? How bad of a procrastinator are you? You know, for me, I wait for the gas to be on empty and then I go. There's always 20 miles. So I go those 20 miles and then put gas. I wait till my wife complains I'm not romantic before I buy her roses. The fire alarm had to beep for a week before changing it. True story. I lived with the beeping of the alarm, all before I changed it. My hermit crab ran away. True story. I put him in the sun for a little bit, and my kids go, he's gonna run away. I go, come on, look how big the yard is, and he had to climb over the big 6 foot wall to get out, and he did. That's how. What kind of procrastinator? I put everything under item 10 on my things to do today. Always keep everything till the last item. How bad of a procrastinator are you? Amy is. Okay, let's see. Hello, hello. While you're at it, again, if you're new, tell us what city and state and what do you do for work. If you're celebrating any birthday or anniversary or anything, let us know. If you're a procrastinator right now, I want to hear how do you procrastinate? I think it's going to be funny. Oh, Sam. Sam Serder joined us. Sam is a wonderful director and a movie producer. We used to do shoot. He used to shoot a lot of movies when he was in Corona.
Videos.
Videos. He does a lot of videos. Very very artistic and creative guy. Chris Ozeri, like, share, invite. Yeah, like, share, invite. That's a good one. Let's see. Like, share, invite. That's an easy one. Michael Shelton, thank you for joining us. The question is, how bad of a procrastinator are you? Let me know. Can you beat letting the hermit crab run away? I put off cleaning up my room. Okay. You're like my daughter. After almost 33 years, I still haven't said I do. And she's been living with you, huh? Matthew Dirk, thank you for joining us from San. Thanks for the shout out. Anytime, Sam. Love. Hey, Sam, are you a procrastinator? And if you are, what do you do? I'm forced to procrastinate now when it comes to dyeing my roots. That's right. What are you guys gonna do with the thing? Riverside, retired, and I highly recommend it. Okay, Eric. Oh yes, Eric. Eric from Riverside. Eric does help people in senior homes. Thank you for what you do, Eric. This is amazing. Okay, how bad of a procrastinator are you? Let me know so I don't feel bad. I know I need deadlines. If you don't give me deadlines, good luck. I'm not gonna finish it. I gotta have a deadline. All right, Amy. All right. All right. Let us know how bad of a procrastinator are you? And let's see. Let's see what we've got. Okay, while we're doing that, while we're thinking about that, I'm going to read you some stupid laws. Stupid laws that are actual laws in our country. There's still actual laws in our country.
You already did that, right?
In Connecticut, those are new ones.
Oh, new one.
New ones every day. In Connecticut, in the state of Connecticut, people. Okay. Well, let's see. The worst procrastinator here, Jay. Okay, well, so bad I'm going bald one hair at a time. That's a good one. Okay. I love it. Keep him coming. We can read you. Imad Azar, thank you for joining us. Thank you. Thank you for joining
What
us.
Sam said is funny.
What?
What Sam said is funny.
Sam said, I definitely procrastinate, but don't feel like mention it now. I'll get back to you. Now that's procrastinating. That's good. That's you guys are funny. Keep them coming. Keep that's the whole thing about this community. We're not, I don't have to be funny all the time. You guys bring the funny, so it just brings that. There's a funny bone in you that really like share. I thank you so much. Okay, here's a law in Connecticut. True law, still on the books. Pickles must bounce to be able to sell them. If the pickle doesn't bounce, it's illegal to sell them in Connecticut, which makes sense. That means they are still fresh. If they bounce, they're fresh. Now, if you have pickles at home, go try them. Don't read the expiration date on the jar. Just grab them one by one, let them bounce on. But you have to wipe and sanitize the table first because of that. I'm a procrastinator. I'm not dead yet. How's that for a deadline? Mike Busing. Mike, is this your first time? If it is, let us know what city and state and what do you do for work. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you for joining us. Okay, in Florida, it is a felony to sell your children. I didn't know that. In Florida, it is a felony to sell your children. Well, I'm so glad I live in California. It's still an option. And now that the kids are home with you all the time, I found out I'm not a good parent. I did not do a good job. But no, I'm kidding. They're great kids. They're wonderful. Today my son was playing on the swing. I put a swing for my kids. They said, "Why didn't you do it when we were 2 or 3?" I'm like, I was busy trying to figure things to entertain you, like take you to Disneyland, take you to SeaWorld. I forgot you only needed a swing, $2, rope, and a little piece of wood. Let's see, Cressida, do you take the pickles out of the jar before you bounce them? I think it's a good idea, unless the jar is rubber. Okay. So in Florida, it's a felony to sell your children. In Idaho, it's the only state to have an active ban on cannibalism. Okay, did you hear that, people? Did you hear that? If you live in Idaho, you cannot be a cannibal. Not accountable, a cannibal. You cannot practice cannibalism if you live in Idaho. Now, I would go to Utah if I were you. Just drive a little bit. In Indiana, in the municipality of French Lick Springs, that's the name of the city, French Lick Springs, all black cats must wear bells around their necks on Friday the 13th. I'm not making this up, people. This is an actual law in the state of Indiana. In certain places in Indiana, you have to, if you have a black cat, all black cats must wear they must wear bells around their necks on Friday the 13th. A swing, okay. Can you rent your children out? Yes, you can, but not in Florida. Do you like the pictures? Do you take pickles out? Okay, we gotta. Yeah, you can be accountable for in Idaho. That's right. Okay, in Maine, you cannot advertise on tombstones. In the state of Maine, you cannot advertise on tombstones. What kind of advertisement? I want to hear from you guys. What kind of advertisement would someone put on a tombstone? I came up with few. GNC vitamins. If you've taken these vitamins, you'd still be alive. I don't know. Watch the History Channel. Or the Mutual Omaha Life Insurance. He didn't think he needed one. What would you? Come on, funny people. Let me know. If you have to advertise on a tombstone, what would you advertise? What kind of products would you advertise on a tombstone? It's a little dark, but it's okay. We can do that. No advertising on pizza. Tombstone? Yes, on a tombstone. It's illegal in Maine, but we can laugh about it, right? So tell me, what would you advertise? Come on, funny people, help me. Alrighty, let's see. What would you advertise on a tombstone? Smart and final. That's a good one, baby. That's a good one.
Cold Stone ice cream.
Cold Stone ice cream. That's excellent. Keep him coming. My husband's available for any woman. Good one, Amy. That's a great one.
That is good.
That's a good one. Little dark. I know. I know. It's okay. We're just joking. We're not scared of dying because we're Christians and
I
we
would
love.
Stay in your homes.
Stay in
what I
your
would put
homes.
on the tombstone.
On the tombstone. Stay in your home.
Because it's
Um,
quarantine.
Quarantine. Okay. Or something like government. Look what happened because he coughed and he didn't use his elbow. Or something. You stab them. We stab them. You stab him. We stab him. Okay.
Slap them. Slap them.
Oh, you stab them, we slap them. Sorry, I didn't get that. That's a good one. Good one, Lonnie. Toy Story to infinity and beyond. Those are good ones. Okay, Bones. Okay. Let's see. What would you advertise on a tombstone? Come on. Miranda Martinez, thank you for joining us. Remember, if you're new here, let us know city and state and what do you do for work so we can help you. And then also, you can share it and you want to, just share it with friends. And if you're celebrating anything, let us know. Alrighty. Let's see. If you are advertising on a tombstone, what would you put on the tombstone? Okay. You guys are killing me with these jokes. That's funny. No, wait. Okay. Thank you, Mike Khalil. Thanks for joining us. I can say Khalil because I was born in the Middle East, and we can say the, Kha. You guys can't do that in the U.S. Kha, and that's why I feel kids here, born here and lived in this country, they had it easy. What did they have? The alphabet A, B, C, D, E, F, G. See how easy it is? None. I grew up in Kuwait, people. It was the alphabet was A, Ba, Ha, Da, K, A, U, A. By the time I come home, my mom said, "How was your day?" I'm like, I can't talk. And then when you have this rhymes like Old MacDonald had a farm. And in his farm, he had a cow, moo here, moo there, everywhere moo. And he had a dog and a cat. Not in our country. We had camels. And here, there. Old MacDonald had a goat. And here, bah. In 5th grade, I dropped from school. I went homeschooling just to save my voice. Matthew Dirks, 2-for-1 deal on the tombstone. Hey, Brian Chandler, thank you for joining us. This is awesome. I think, Brian Chandler, you're the one who owns the Chick-fil-A in Wisconsin, right? So if you live in, where in Wisconsin, tell us. Is it Green Bay or is it near somewhere? I could be wrong. Betty, hello again. Yusuf, I told you I was sick. That's funny on the tombstone. I told you I was sick. That's a good one. Please pray for me. I have been sick for over a week now and can't shake it.
What if that's real?
Oh, really? Are we praying for you? Yes, we'll pray for you, Brian. I thought you were joking, like because we're asking stuff on the tombstone. Maybe we should change the subject right now. Laugh out loud. Taking a camera. Jeremy Awad, thank you for joining us. Then it's dark here. Okay, let's see. What would you write on a tombstone? Either advertisement or what would you write? Old McDamascus had a date farm. Old the McDamascus had a date farm. Oh, I love that. I don't own it. I'm a manager at Chick-fil-A. Okay, are you feeling good? We're praying for you. Okay, we're praying for you. Yes. All right, Lauren. Old MacDonald had a fashion house in Hawaii with a moo here and a moo there, everywhere. Hey guys, this is awesome. Jennifer Felix. Oh, Pastor Jennifer Felix that joined us. Pastor Jennifer Felix is the special needs pastor and disability pastor at Crossroad Church in Corona. She does an amazing job with people with disability. It's amazing. Allows the parents a time to come to church, and now they and I don't know how they're doing with the quarantine. How are you guys handling, Pastor Jennifer? How are you guys handling this with the quarantining? I know they're not allowed to come to church, and sometimes online is not very helpful. So we're praying for you guys. And let's see. So we're still talking. This is a funny bit about. Oh, it's 9 o'clock. We have to sanitize right now. Everybody, every 15 minutes here on this community, we sanitize. And listen, people, if you live in the Corona Riverside area or within 20 miles from Corona, and you have a relative, a loved one, a child with disability, when things get back to normal, Crossroads have an excellent disability ministry. They have hundreds of kids, and they had me several times do comedy for them, and I loved it. And they also do this. What's the name of the celebrate? You know, they do like a prom for them, a prom night for
Night to Shine
a night to shine.
with Tim Tebow.
Yeah, with Tim Tebow, they do that. It's amazing. It's amazing how people do that. So that's an excellent thing. Thank you for what you do, Jennifer. And let's see. Speaking of prom, now that your kids are home and they're not going to school anymore, uh, are you gonna do a prom at home? And this is from Chris. He told me, if you're doing a prom at home, what is it gonna look like? What would you do?
What's the theme?
What's the theme? What's gonna be the theme for your prom? I didn't write anything about that. But if I'm doing a prom night for my daughter again, what would be the theme? Let's see. Men have cooties or coronavirus. Boys have coronavirus.
You got some sanitizer on your shirt.
I got some sanitizer on my purple rain. Did I? Oh, now
Yeah.
my shirt's gonna get cleaner.
Right there.
Where?
Down.
Down?
Right there, yeah. No, you got it.
Oh,
It's
that's
just a spot.
it's just a spot. Oh, thank you. I'd like to thank my engineer, my fashion consultant, and my son, John Riscala. He's been with me every single day, and good. So Becky Drake, thank you for joining us, Becky. Oh, are you Pastor? Oh, Pastor Drake's wife? No, Becky Drake. No, I used to know a radio personality in D.C. Pastor Drake. He used to live near Knott's Berry Farm. Corona, is that where the virus originated? Originated? Well, no. We live in Corona, but Corona does not live in us, so we don't have that. Oh, sorry, I can't be reached right now. Please call 777. Okay. Chris Rossetti, theme, distancing. Distance dancing. That would be the theme for what a night of in the quarantine. Shonda just joined us. Shonda, you guys know famous comedian, the number one comedian in the country, the best-selling artist, female artist in the country that's joined us. So Shonda, thank you for joining us. You know, here's we're asking people two questions. Number one, if you're gonna put something advertised on a tombstone, like you're not allowed to do in Maine, what would you advertise on a tombstone? And the second question we're asking, if you have to do a prom for your child at home, now that you can, schools won't have proms, what would it be? What would be the theme of it? So that's our question. So let's bring the funny. So we had a night in the quarantine, and then distance dancing, all in the family. That's good. Wuhan night dance. This is good, guys. This is awesome. A night without a light. That's good. Jesus called and Yusuf answered. All right, a true story. The theme of my senior prom was seals and crafts. We may never pass this way again. That's a good one.
What is this guy posting?
What is it?
It's a link.
Oh, the link? I don't know. We can't push links right now. So, Jeremy, we can't push any links right now. Oh, maybe he's sharing it with friends. If you want to share this with friends, go ahead. But we want you to be funny. we want you guys to bring the funny. That's why we're asking you these questions. If you have to do a prom at your home right now, what would be the theme? Let me know what would be the theme on your prom. Okay, and let's see. Are we okay? Let's see. Like, okay. Let me let me ask you a different question, maybe. But I want to talk before that. What song best describes your shelter-in-place experience? Here's a good one. That's Chris. What song best describes your shelter-in-place experience? What would be the song? Let me know. From my friend Christian MT did this. Can't Touch This by MC Hammer. From a Distance. Also Eminem, You Only Get One Shot, Will You Take It? Those are the three songs from Christian MT. Here's what I wrote. This is the song that I picked. What's Going On by Marvin Gaye. Every Breath You Take by The Police. I Will Survive by Gloria Gaynor. Give Me Shelter by the Rolling Stones. Sweet Home Alabama, Leonard Skinner. School's Out by Alice Cooper. And Tired of Being Alone by Al Green. Those are the songs I would come up with, or I would think of, that represents the experience right now. What would you write? The Mirror Waltz. Let's see. Living on a Prayer. Good one, Stephanie. That's a good one. I Will Survive, Amy. That's a good one. The Beatles, Get Back. Staying Alive, Laurie Herm. That's funny. Keep them coming, guys. This is good. This is good. Okay. All by Myself. Lonnie, thank you. That's a good one. See? Now you're on. Now you're on, guys. Well, you were on with the Tomb stuff, but that's good. Let's see. Don't Stand so close to me. Who did that? Yeah, that's the Police. Don't stand so close. Living on a Prayer. Stephanie, that's good. Keep them coming, guys. Oh, Wasim Farah joined us. I think Wasim is either in Dubai or in Canada. Let me know where you're at. And the question is, if there's a song that represents your shelter in place right now, what would it be? Summertime by Fresh Prince. Go, Going Out of My Head by Little Anthony. Ruby, Don't Take Your Love to Town. The Beatles, I Don't Want to Hold Your Hand. Good one, Michael. Good one, Jay. That's good. All right. Keep them coming. This is good. Alone Again Naturally. That's good. Come on, guys. That question was asked by Chris Rossetti, and you guys are coming up with beautiful answers. That's funny. What would be a song that represent your shelter-in-place experience right now? Keep them coming. Let's see. Maha. Alone Again. Okay. Ruby was Linda's idea. Okay. That's good. Amy. Only You. That limits him to, less than 10. That's a good one. Stuck on You. That's the coronavirus singing. Stuck on You. SOS by ABBA. Yes. That's that's good. You guys are really killing it. This is awesome. Just Stuck on You. uh, only That's awesome. Bananas in Pajamas. Okay, is that by Bananarama? Bananas in Pajamas. That's a good song, but I haven't. Have you heard that one? Bananas in Pajamas? No. Okay, Crazy by Patsy Claire Sign. Okay, that's good. Crazy, Crazy by. I can't sing. I cannot sing. To Be Free. That's good. I know. Tomorrow I have to go to TBN to tape a show, Actually, a sc- they're doing a big youth party, and they're gonna have thousands of youth watching. But I have to go to the studio. Me and John, my son, we have to do comedy to nobody, to empty seats. And I'm help. I need somebody. Night Fever by the Bee Gees. Good one, baby. The good one, man. That was a good one. That's a good one. Night Fever. All by myself, Celine Dion. Good one, Bob. Uh, so anyway, so tomorrow night I have to go and do that. What do you call it? To do the show, and at least the good news is, if I bomb, I can't tell. But yeah, it's like, hey, I'm used to that. I mean, I used to bomb long time ago, so I know how to time myself. But it's a hard thing to do, especially for youth too. So keep us in prayer for tomorrow. And also, Shanda, crazy for feeling so lonely. That's good. All right. Let's see. Okay, let's see. What song would you represent? What would be representing you? What song? Also, tomorrow I have my physical with my doctor, and we're doing it on the phone with Teledoc. Ain't No Fun by Snoop Dogg. Stuffed animals in the audience for your comedy. Okay, Matt, look, maybe, I asked for one person just to sit there and look at me. Um, all right. Yeah, we'll be meeting here tomorrow night. I'll be back tomorrow night. Quarantine by Me, an original song. Okay, Jeremy. You can do it. Wish me. So tomorrow I'm doing my physical on Teledoc, and I think the nurse called me last week and said before the doctor comes in on the phone, you have to remove the phone case and put one of those white phone cases that open from the back, and then I'm gonna do the physical. I'm like, ah, ooh, ah, and then I'm like him. Look in my ear, look in my eyes. I don't know how to do it, but at least the other uncomfortable stuff I don't think he can do over the phone. So I'm good. Anyway, Patience by Guns N' Roses. That's good. All right. So, what song would represent your, you know, shelter in place? We have some good ones. This is good. Okay, and last question. Last question for you. For you. Here it is. If you had to quarantine, who would you like to be quarantined with? If you have to quarantine, who would you like to quarantine with? If you have the choice. Of course, for me, it'll be my beloved wife and family again.
Dad, you're touching your face way too
I'm
much.
touching my face way too much. I know. I shouldn't do that. But it's my face, and I touch it when I want to. And if I catch the coronavirus, it's going to be in my hands, right? So I'm doing it to myself. So nobody's going to suffer except me. So I'm okay. I'm going to touch myself. I'm trying not to. We all live in yellow submarine. Okay, don't forget your elbow coughing over the phone. That's right. Oh, that's right. When I do the phone, I'm gonna show my elbow and have him just this check if I have anything. Ben and a person or animal. Let's see. It doesn't matter. I would think a person. Chris Rossetti would be quarantining with Ben and Jerry. That would be. I would put my physician. I want to quarantine with my physician just to make sure he's there. Uh, of course, my family. Of course. Who would you be quarantining with if you have the choice to do it? Come on, let me hear it. Come on, comedians. Lonnie, Chanda, everybody. You guys are all funny, so come on. Jake, Teresa, bring them on. Who would you like to quarantine with? Praying you are well. Yes, thank you. Replying to Jay. Okay, well, Jay Stilton, we okay. well, because he lives in the Yellow Submarine, or he's not feeling good. Jay, we're praying for you. I missed that comment. Sarah Lee and Mrs. Butterworth. This is so now I know what you guys are into. Food. That's what it is. Mrs. Butterfield. I would quarantine with Uncle Ben's, but you can't find Uncle Ben's anymore. You can't. You can go to the store. You can't find Uncle Ben's rice. You have to go with basmati, which is, it was like the cheap rice, basmati, the Indian rice. But you can't find Uncle Ben's. Uncle Ben's because he is one of those high risk people, so he's staying at home. And Aunt Jemima also. You can't find Aunt Jemima because Aunt Jemima is quarantining too. She's in that high risk category. But the little gerber boy, on those baby food, he's out because he's not at risk. That's what it is. Roger Smith, thank you for joining us. You like to quarantine with Kirk from Growing Pains. Kirk Cameron. Okay, that's good. Let's see. If you have to quarantine, who would you like to quarantine with? Let me know. Trump. You'll get the presidential treatment. That's right. He's the president. He has to do several tests every time. And the first test that they used to do for the coronavirus was very hard. I mean, they have a swab that goes up, really up there in the nose. That's why when I did my bit about I'm so thankful for corporations to help, like Elon Musk. We shared this in the beginning. Elon Musk delivered 1,000 ventilators to hospitals, and I'm going 500 were brand new, 300 were certified pre-owned, and 200 were used. And the patient claimed they were quiet, stylish, and carry a 5-year 50,000 on them. Ford was making surgical masks, but I bet you they come with windshield wipers. And Chevy was doing nasal swabs, and they carry the same motto: Chevy runs deep. And then yesterday I was telling you that IKEA was making masks now, but you have to assemble it yourself when you get it. And then Armani was making surgical gowns, and they do come in tiger print and leopard print. And finally, Dyson, this is true story. Dyson, the maker of the vacuum cleaner, is making ventilators. And I bet you they suck the air out of the patient. That's what they do. Chris Rossetti, quarantine with someone who has good Wi-Fi and Amazon Prime. You know, Dennis Gaxiola just joined us. Comedian Dennis Gaxiola with over 7 million views on Dry Bar. We love this man. This man is a... Thank you for your service for the Air Force, mister. Quarantine was... Okay, Amy, I got Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime is not helping right now. If you want anything, it's like May. Like, I wanted... today, this is a true story. And I went to this ethnic market, ethnic grocery store. It was Indian grocery store. And they are selling a pack of 50 masks. Those 50 disposable masks for $60. $60. Normally those are like, if you go to Prime, if you go Amazon, there's $17, but you can't get them till May. And the person working there, he said, hey, if you don't want them, nobody has them. $59 for masks, just to cover your face. Hey, I'll take the coronavirus for 2 weeks. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, that's true. So I don't like it when people take advantage of that. Let's see. Patriots owner had 1 million masks flown in from China today. That's funny. They probably deflated. Nader Kasi, thank you for joining us. We are getting to the point. It's 9:20, and now while you're being funny and you're answering the question, if you have to quarantine with someone, who would it be? And we have answers like Ben and Jerry. We had Mrs. Butterworth. We had Trump. We had my physician. Someone with good Wi-Fi and Prime. Who would you quarantine with? And while you're the, I paid $10 for a dozen eggs. Ouch! Really? What kind of chicken is that? Golden eggs. Remember the, I'm so glad eggs are expensive because, one time we were living, John had his white van and someone egged our car. Someone threw an egg at our car. I was mad. I was like, how would people would do that? And my wife was so innocent. She's always like, Naz, you can't blame people. I'm like, what? A bird was flying to deliver her baby and her water broke and the egg fell on her car? I mean, come on. What are you? But right now, eggs are expensive, so nobody's egging, nobody is TPing anybody's house. So these are good stuff. Good stuff. Uh Ma would be with herself. Your mom is so funny, man. She goes, I'll be quarantining with by myself. Thanks a lot, baby. You should have went to Smart and Final. 30 eggs under $30. I went to Smart and Final today, and they still, they have some stuff. They have cleanings. They have kitchen rolls. They don't have toilet paper. And can I tell you a secret? I'm not supposed to that. Uh, you tell jokes, they throw yokes. That's funny. You know what? I was at the store and I was looking. So I was looking for toilet paper, couldn't find it. So I heard this guy like shooting like gun, price gun. I'm like, hey, what are you doing shooting people stuff? And he goes, Nazareth, be nice. I'm like, hey, you know me? He goes, I'm a big fan. I've been to your shows and I love your shows and all that. I go, man, don't you have any Clorox wipes? And he goes, okay, just stand here. And he went in the office and got me one roll of Clorox wipes, which is we really, really need. And he goes, just hide it. Go pay for it and hide it. And I was like, oh man, that's not fair, but I need it. So that's some kind of royal treatment that I got. But anyway, while we're getting to this point, 922, please let us know what you need us to pray for. If you have any prayers, please let us know. We will pray for you. If you know someone that needs prayer, I know Mr. Chandler is not feeling good, so we'll be praying for you. Brian Chandler from Wisconsin will be praying for you. If you need any prayer, if you need any prayer for your business, your job, your family, your health, finances, whatever it is, let us know. We have a community of people that will pray for you. So let us know what you need prayer for. I know someone egged my car in Redlands. Ooh, that's not good. Favor. Okay. I know that was a favor, Teresa. I'm sorry. I think it's from God because we really were completely out of Clorox wipes. We were using the Clorox spray with not, which does the same job. But anyway, we're spoiled Americans, entitled. Pray that our homeowner's insurance covers the damage to our home. Oh, Linda, okay. We'll pray for that. Brian Listerson, thank you for joining us. We are at this point, we're 7 minutes away from closing this show, so we're asking for if you need any prayers. Let us know. Keep writing them. I go over them tomorrow morning and pray for you guys. But in closing, I want to encourage you a little bit because this is the goal here. We laugh. We laugh. We come up with funny stuff, and you guys did tonight. And we pray for one another. But I want to encourage you. Um, you know what? We need to love on people this time. It's inconvenient. It costs you time. It costs you money sometimes. But this is our time to show love to people, to love our neighbors, to love people that we can reach out to. I was asking my wife today, I was like, who do you know that really can use our help? Someone, if they have kids, if they're older and they have children, that's okay. The kids will take care of their parents if they're living around them. But who can we tell? And you know what? There's Brandon Heath is a Christian artist. I worked with him a few years ago, and he wrote a song. It has a great lyrics. It says, "Give me your eye, give me your eyes." He's asking God, "Give me your eyes," and this is what it says: "Give me your eyes for just 1 second. Give me your eyes so I can see everything that I keep missing. Give me your love for humanity. Give me your arms for the broken-hearted, the ones that are far beyond my reach. Give me your heart for the ones forgotten. Give me your eyes so I can see." What a great thing to follow. What a great thing to ask the Lord, that to show us who are the people around us that needs to be loved. Maybe we're quarantining at home. Brian, I got laid off due to this crisis. Just forgot to provide. He always has. Yes, we'll be praying for you, Brian. And you know what? Maybe you can't leave your house. Maybe you are a good citizen and you want to quarantine. You can pick up the phone and call someone and listen to them. Just listen to them. You know, in Luke 24:17 says, and he said to them, I think that was in Luke, what kind of conversation is this that you have with one another so you walk and are sad? This is on the road of Emmaus. They were, right after Jesus was crucified, they were talking. Two guys, his disciples, were walking and talking, and Jesus was walking with them. They didn't know he was Jesus. And he said, and he can hear him. He said, what are you guys talking? Then the one whose name was Cleopas answered and said to him, are you the only stranger in Jerusalem? Have you not known the things which happened there in these days? And he said to them, what things? Even though he knew what's going on. So they said to him the things concerning Jesus of Nazareth, who was a prophet, mighty in deed and word before God and all the people. So it's better, when you listen to understand. Ask clarifying questions, like Jesus said. What things? Open-ended questions. You can always get wise from listening to other people. You know, don't deliver an answer. You don't have to answer. You have to act like, oh, I know that. Oh, I know that. Oh, yeah, yeah, I know that. Jesus, as great, was great at asking questions. So get interested in people. Listen more to them. Let them talk. Roger, praying for your finances. We will pray. We're praying for you, Brian. Oh, thank you so much. This is awesome. We'll pray for you guys. And Brian, I did. Alrighty, let's see. Anybody else sending prayer for everyone? Thank you, Lonnie. We missed the sanitize at 9:15. Let's do it real quick. Let's sanitize real quick. So one of the things we can do if we are quarantining at home and we can't get out, you know what? Let's be good Christian people. Let's be good citizens and call people. Call people who don't have people around them and just give them a call and talk to them. Just listen to them. Let them love with time. Give people time. That's what Paul did. He spent a lot of time with people. Jesus helped us when you know, he was interrupted. He had his plan, his things to do, but when he was interrupted with people, he took the time to encourage them, to comfort them, to urge them to live for God, and we can do that. We can do that. We can take time for people. Maybe we get interrupted. Sometimes you're working from home and your kids or your spouse is interrupting you. That's okay. God has a reason why you're working from home now. Stuff like that. Let's give people time. Let's lend an ear to people to listen. That's an American saying that's scary to people from other countries. Lend people an ear. It's hard. Once you take it off, you can't bring it back. You're not Van Gogh, you know what I mean? But Isaiah 41:10, it says, fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. Yes, I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. This is God talking, guys. And Roger, we're praying for you. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. Yes, I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. This is God talking. So, anyway, as we are coming to the end of this show, thank you guys so much for taking the time to be with us, for sharing this with others, for bringing the humor and the funny. You guys are amazing. I pray that if you are anxious, that you will not be anxious, that we look to God, that if you're really concerned about your situation, look at other people, look for the needs of other people, and that will lighten your load, will make you not worry about yourself. And remember, it could have been worse, but we choose to have joy. We choose to look at the bright side of this. We're going to go over this. We'll get over this. Things do come to pass, people. 9/11 came and passed. The market crashed in 2009, and when the economy was bad. We got over that. Things do come to pass, so be encouraged. I love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow night at 8:30. Keep us in prayer for tomorrow, shooting this show at the studio. And please let your friends know. Share this. Love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you and God bless you.